There are over 27,000 international standards that ensure every industry has tested processes to measure quality, health, and safety. There is also a focus on ethical business practices. This includes testing third-party supplier compliance of published company policy statements. P3 Audit is pleased to introduce iTracker. iTracker is a compliance information management solution. It identifies previously hidden fourth-party suppliers, and quantifies the risk they introduce to a company's supply chains and business continuity. iTracker delivers real-time actionable alerts and reports that saves money and protects corporate reputation. iTracker maintains a researched catalog of compliance requirements. These requirements are mandated by industry and can be country-specific. Customers or regulators can also add criteria to score applicants or suppliers in their unique ecosystem. This is useful for procurement bodies and regulators who wish to pre-qualify suppliers or candidates. iTracker will prompt a provider to upload the required compliance certificates, policies, permits, licenses and contractor or employee qualifications. P3 will validate these documents as being authentic, identifying gaps and presenting real-time risk alerts. A supply chain will have multiple functions serving an eventual outcome. These are not always obvious, but are no less regulated than your own industry. And if they non-compliant of their own industry standards, then it is probable that your industry regulator will consider you non-compliant. A quick example is that of a hotel business. Regardless of the enterprise, all supply chains share a common theme of broadening across multiple industries. This compounds the risk of protecting your business continuity. iTracker lets you add suppliers into any number of functional processes. In line with standard service level agreement terms, your suppliers may add a further number of downstream contractors who provide specialized services as part of their delivery to you. These additional suppliers must comply with their own industry regulations, as well as statutory rules of their tax authorities. These relationships and compliance documents are all captured and validated on iTracker, making your compliance audits both economical and effective. In real time, iTracker will prompt any process and alert the relevant people of any pending or missed certificate or policy renewals. While your managed service team manage your vendors and data supply chain processes, strategic users can access the relevant information from multiple drill-down dashboards. Make sure your organization has the advantage of being risk-aware. Make sure your organization knows who has access to your data and systems. Malicious cyber attacks more often come via fourth parties you may not even be aware are in your supply chains. Be prepared to deal with the threats and the risks that fourth-party suppliers will introduce. iTracker also offers industry regulator management and compliance audit scheduling. iTracker delivers a credible and quick compliance audit with all supply chain supplier relationships managed on one easy-to-access platform. iTracker can be integrated with enterprise solutions for regulator governing bodies to manage audits, assessments, and certification management. Compliance audit preparation allows you to review and make corrections to your profile before the audit. iTracker serves multiple audiences, but primarily is built to protect an organization from the risks presented by unknown and often illegitimate fourth parties, and to provide trusted information for credible compliance audits and vendor risk management. iTracker provides trusted industry reference to what a supplier requires to maintain compliance in any given country. iTracker tracks the compliance documentation and service-level agreements between parties to ensure legitimate access to a supply chain process and the originating client's data. And finally, beyond regulatory information management, iTracker is easily configured to provide a regulatory body a platform to manage membership, procurement and supplier compliance, and track their industry contribution to overall sustainability through collective ESG efforts. You cannot protect yourself from the unknown. iTracker lifts the curtain. iTracker identifies risk by tracking certainty, a zero-tolerance approach to compliance credentials, with no barrier to entry for your downstream suppliers. iTracker delivers immediate cost savings from compliance audit and third-party risk administration, and future costs from unplanned disruptions and litigation. iTracker protects your reputation and your bottom line from day one. Call us now and start benefiting from iTracker today.